First off, you don't know Marshall at all, so don't grow partial. That's ammo for my arsenal. I slap you off that bar stool. There goes another lawsuit.
Hey guys, what is up? It is YDK Marshall here with another video. I'm reviewing Stranger Things 2, I believe is what this video is for. I just finished it the other night. Pretty much, I was gonna watch it and I was like, you know, everyone said it's really good. I watched the first season when I used to date my ex-girlfriend. Right here. When she just started staying over at my place, it was just kind of in that awkward phase. It was one night where I couldn't sleep and she slept, and I didn't want to, you know, she like slept next to me, but she fell asleep, and I didn't want to, you know, get up or go out in the living room, play video games, do anything like that. But I'm like, I gotta kind of stay in bed, and you know, don't want to be that fucking dude. So, but anyway, I put the first season on about a year ago whenever it came out, and I was up till 7 a.m. watching the whole thing. So, kind of happened like this with Stranger Things 2. Basically, I had to get up pretty early most days for my job, but I started watching it, and I got to like 12 o'clock, and I had like 3-4 episodes left, and I was like, fuck it, we're gonna finish it. So this is a review. I'm not gonna like do the ending and explain or anything like that. I mean, it's pretty simple. You gotta watch it, but I am gonna talk about like spoilers, like the things I will mention. Will give away stuff in the season, obviously, if you haven't seen anything like that. So click delete the video or whatever. Don't watch if you have not seen it yet. So anyway, let's hop into this review. Yes, I know I got really red cheeks. I don't get it from my dad, I think. Basically, so what happens is we're back in Hawkins, Indiana. I know I'm kind of giving like a summary, but it's basically 11 is living with Hopper. He's kind of hiding her from the government. The government's on the search for, you know, whatever her name is. I don't remember what they call her. I know her name, like we find out her name is Jane. I don't know if we found in the first one. It's been a while. I mean, we meet her mom. I know that her mom was in the first one, I believe, but she finds her mom and everything like that. But I personally think it's probably one of the best seasons on TV. I think season 2 of The Walking Dead, season 3 of Breaking Bad, season 6, even though it ends shitty, of Sons of Anarchy, and then I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but I assume, you know, every season of that is fucking great. But there's a lot of really good TV shows out there, a lot of really good House of Cards as well, Netflix original stuff like that. One of the many seasons of South Park, Simpsons, Family Guy and stuff. But I really think this is just the best overall complete season that you can have. It has everything. It's fucking everything. You have new characters. You have Dacre Montgomery, who is, I believe, in the new Power Rangers movie. Dude looks like a fucking young Rob Lowe. And you have Sadie Sink is her name. I don't know if I can get that correctly, but she's like his stepsister, and she kind of fills that 11 void, because 11 is in it, kind of, but not really. Like, she's in it, but not as much as you'd like her to be. She's not with the group till the very, like, literally the last episode, and that was pretty much short-lived because she's attacking not the Demogorgon, the monster, whatever. She's closing the gate at the very end. She's using her powers or whatever. She goes to dance and everything with Mike, and I really recommend it. It's one of those shows where when it started, especially when the first one came out, a lot of people recommended it. A lot of people were like, if you haven't seen Stranger Things, people were defiant to watch it because everybody said to watch it. You can't stop. It's fucking insane. Will is pretty much an Oscar-worthy actor. I know it's an Emmy, but it's an Oscar-worthy actor in the film. He fucking kills it. He kills the entire show. But he's basically his source to our world. He's the spy. The spy is his name, and he's pretty much from the upside down the whole time. And he's obviously in the real world, but he's pretty much, you know, evil. To a sense. Sean Astin's it, if you know who that is. He's Rudy. He's a young kid in the Goonies. He's fucking amazing. Justice for Bob. And he does. It sucks. He again, spoilers. He dies towards the end. Apparently they were going to kill him off a lot earlier, and they just loved him. They loved the character, and then eventually he died anyway. But I don't know if they'll bring him back. I mean, Sean Astin's, I think, is a really good actor, but I think that he, you know, played his part perfectly in the show. But I thought he was like, he comes in, he's just like, oh, the new dad, the stepdad, you know, to Will, the Winona Ryder. I think he's just dating Winona Ryder. I don't think he's even like they're married or anything like that. You think, oh, he's just kind of that guy. No, he's like a really good character. He fucks Will over when he tell him to go away, or tell the monster to go away. But he's a really good character. It's just I was born in the 90s. I don't know too much about the 80s. Maybe someone like either our parents or your parents or grandparents or whatever that was conscious and aware and grew up either as teenagers or 20-year-olds or 30-year-olds or whatever as adult in the 80s, and we watch the show, be like, that's fucking wrong, that's not how it was, blah blah blah. But The Duffer Brothers, I believe, they look like they're in their 30s and 40s, and I think they know what they're doing, but this is the best thing on television right now. I know it's Netflix. I believe they got turned down before. I can't believe AMC, HBO, all these other Fox, all these other like main, TV show, machines that would just pump out these, just terrible fucking shows. I guess not AMC and HBO, but just all these stupid fucking shows you see on TV. I don't even know. What's the one with the girls all tattooed and like she tells her story about her tattoo. That's stupid shit. I cannot believe these guys got turned down, especially with the success of obviously the Pennywise films and our Pennywise, the It film and stuff like that. I just can't believe. But the hype train for it was, for 10 years, and that's because it's kind of the 80s theme with the sci-fi monsters and stuff like that. I just can't believe these guys, whoever turned them down. That's what's fucking crazy to me, but I promise you it is well worth your time. I don't know if you have Netflix, I guess. You have to download and pay for Netflix, but and I believe they did raise the prices with this show coming out. It's only 9 episodes, which is kind of a bummer, but I do think it's really worth your time. It's a great show. They just use the only thing that I think they could have done a little differently is Finn Wolfhard's character, Wolfhard, I believe, he's the Richie Tozer in It. He's not used as much. They kind of follow Will, which is, he wasn't even in the first season really, so I understand that. I believe Dustin is the guy with the Demogorgon. He has a pet Demogorgon the whole fucking time until he grows and starts killing his cat and shit. But they kind of focus around him, but there's nothing wrong with that. But I just think out of all the actors, I think Finn Wolfhard is probably the best actor and the most experienced. And they kind of like, where's Elle? And then at the end, they're happy, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think he was used properly. I don't think he was used enough. I'm having a horrible hair day. But I didn't write the show. I didn't make those decisions. And that's the only thing I guess I really would have changed. There is an episode, but it's when Elle goes to find herself. And it's a weird episode. It's almost like a Gotham episode. It's like it has nothing to do with the show. Nothing to do with the show. She finds her sister that was in the lab with her, and they go on a little like killing spree. Or Elle doesn't really kill anybody, but then and the Duffer Brothers said like, we're gonna use this as Elle. Elle can't save the day. She needs to find her anger and push herself. This other girl that was with her, was a murderer and wants her to kill people that piss them off and they're thieves and stuff. But it's like, I get that point. I'll just, 11 can't just come in and be like, hey, I'm here to save the day. I also feel like they could have done that another way. They could have either taken her back to the lab and have her kidnapped or something that they could have forced the anger out of her. And they didn't even really do anything. The girl can control minds and can control what you see, which obviously has been done before, but she puts that Papa guy in front of Jane, whatever the fuck, and tries to show her like, hey, show your anger, these people hurt you. But it's like, I feel like there's definitely other ways they could have had Elle, get her anger out and whatever, and it's a weird episode. You'll understand when you watch the season. It's like the 7th one. It's like Stranger Things, Gotham, weird fucking episode, and then the ending. So it's the only, I don't even say it's a flaw. It's just it's a filler. And they said that that's what it, it was not a filler. It was like for that point, but it's just a weird episode that they just left in. I feel like they could have done other things. I'm not even saying it's bad. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's just not what I expected it to be. I was watching it too. I was like, what the fuck is this? Who are these people? But overall, I would give Stranger Things 12 out of 2. If you have not watched it, please, I genuinely think, even if you haven't seen the first season, you will fall in love. It's a little dark. It's not like a goody-goody, kid show. Shit happens to people. Bad shit happens to people, but not enough to where it's like Sons of Anarchy, where it'll fucking suck the life out of your day. But it's a really well-produced show from head to toe. With this whole Kevin Spacey shit going on and House of Cards basically being done. And I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm saying like now that, because that's another, highly anticipated Netflix original, this show, and the ending, how they have where the school flips back to the upside down and the monster's still there and everything, because Elle doesn't kill the monster, she closes the gate, just leaves it leaves the door open for a lot of potential for season 3. Soon it'll come out next year around this time, around Halloween, but I genuinely really think you should download it and watch it. I'm not a film critic, TV show critic, anything like that, but I've watched a lot of TV in my life, as stupid as it says, but I've watched a lot of shows where I haven't been able to commit, and this one doesn't even give you the option to commit. It forces you to commit. It sucks you in. So if you have the free time, I know a lot of people are busy, but give it a shot. It's a great show. But anyway, with that being said, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. I might do more of these videos if this one doesn't do horrible. But I appreciate all the feedback. I'm going to finish The Evil Within this week, and then Call of Duty comes out, and that's pretty much where I'm going to focus all my attention on the multiplayer, the zombies, and the campaign. So a lot of Call of Duty videos coming up. World War II videos, not like old Call of Duty and shit like that. So anyway, like, subscribe, peace.